lovely. The gal from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes, he smiles, but she doesn't see.
Welcome to my 7th episode in my unusual trading series. It's been over a month since my last one, and then I left off with a green energy Mercs Mohawk, a purple energy Party Phantom. That was a really nice set. White energy is really cool, but I only had like a couple keys and spells, so I made a lot of profit this month. Made over 100 trades, got some god tiers, got some new effects from the Halloween update. It's been pretty crazy, so grab your snacks because this is going to be a long video. Here I've made a couple of trades. So I was received a trade offer from Rin, and Rin wanted to trade my second-rate sorcery taunt and a genuine anger. So this is about 3 to 3.5 keys in mix basically, because this taunt is pure and this is a spelled item, and he wanted to trade his double cross comm with die job and violent violet footprints. So I accepted this trade because I think that was a pretty reasonable price for a double spelled multi-class misc, and it had footprints and a paint spell, so I thought I could get probably around 10 keys for this. And after a bit of a bidding war, it was pretty interesting. Right after, I sold it for 10 CSGO keys. So the only thing that sucks about this is that I can get 9 TF2 keys, however they won't be tradable for a week. But it's still like, what, 6 keys profit from this last trade, and I think that's pretty good, especially if it takes a week, then that's fine as well. You see I still have $20 in my account, so I'll need to buy some more keys. So what I just did here is buy a spell for pretty cheap and flip it for a lot of profit. So I was in a pretty tough position. I had 2 high tiers and really nothing else to work with. And if you don't already know, high tiers don't sell fast. And especially with the ones I had, like that Mercs Mohawk, wasn't super desirable since it's a first gen all class. Yeah, it's not gonna sell very fast. So what I did is I used the spell I had and worked up some pure from there so I can get more keys, more quick sells, so I didn't miss out on any offers. So I'm also receiving a donation from Rin. So Rin wanted to donate a Strange Silver Bot Killer rocket launcher Mark 1 with some very nice strange parts, and I wanted to thank you so much because this is pretty cool actually. So I'm going to accept this real quick and put your name on the donators list. Thank you so much, Rin. So here I'm receiving some donations. Rangers donating a few skinned weapons. Paranx is donating a Bat in 1,000 taunt and a Strange Sandman. Dooney's donating a pink painted insulated inventor. Dooney and Rangers have donated quite a bit. And of course Evan donating a refined metal, so thank you ever so much. These are very awesome items. Alright guys, so I'm finally getting around to sell my green energy Mercs Mohawk. So I got this for basically 95 keys. So what I'm doing here is I'm adding 9 keys pure to the Mohawk plus my Spectral Spectrum Soldier spell for a Cloud9 virtual viewfinder. This viewfinder is worth 175, 180 keys or so. So that means I am overpaying because my hat is 180. I'm overpaying by maybe 10 to 15 keys mix. However, virtual viewfinders in all class misc, and they often sell for pure or nice overpay, and this Mohawk's a first gen all class, so it's a bit harder to get offers on. Alright guys, so I just got the item. It's a Cloud9 virtual viewfinder. This is an all class misc. Awesome. Alright, so my backpack's kind of like a mess since I haven't really traded in a week. I've been sick. But right now I have 3 unusuals. I have this Cloud9 viewfinder worth like 175, 180 keys or so. I have this purple energy party phantom worth 115. And the Stormy Storm one-man army worth 13 or so. I have 3 keys and a bunch of items, of course. And yeah, let's check out the viewfinder. It's an all-class misc, so what I might do is if I sell this one-man army, I'll get a spy hat for a triple effect. That would be sick. So I really like the viewfinder, and Cloud9 is a perfect effect for a misc since it pairs well with so many effects. So the viewfinder does clip with the party phantom, and purple energy with the Cloud9 is a perfect combo, so it's really nice. And since this is a misc, it's an all-class misc, that means I'll get much better offers than the green energy Mercs Mohawk. Just because the Mercs Mohawk, it is in the multi-class crate and it's a first gen, so the demand is pretty low. So that's why I overpaid a tad on this, maybe like 15 keys overpay. And I think that's well worth it for an all-class misc. This one's clean and it has a pretty short history as well. Alright, so I actually almost forgot that hat Fat Joe donated. It's the Disco Beatdown Mullet. So I was planning on just getting another spy hat to make a triple effect, but I already have one. So I do like this Puffy Provocateur a lot with this set, so I might just rock this out, but I really need to try this. Oh yeah. This is actually a really sick triple effect. It's my very first one. I mean, technically it's not from hats from the series, but still it's... Ooh. Ooh. This looks sick. Alright guys, so I'm receiving a donation from Fat Russian Man, and he has a signed scrap metal, so I wanted to thank you. This is actually pretty cool. I'm receiving yet another donation from Rain Drizzle. So, Rain Drizzle is donating a pretty cool Steam profile background. He has a Tuxie, a deep cover operator, painted Seven Eyes Greed, Noble Hatter's Violet Haddock Hearts, and a Noble Hatter's Violet Brown Bomber. So these are some pretty cool hats and some nice paints. So I wanted to thank you so much for this. Alright guys, so I just got a pretty crazy deal in my opinion. So I met this guy on Firepowered. His name is Homework 8 My Critical or something. And he had a Disco Beatdown Phononaut. So his inventory is private, so he unboxed it. It's the only one in existence, and he was looking to trade it for another all-class unusual or a silly pyro hat that he liked. So I hit him up and offered my one-man army for it, and he wasn't very interested since it's a heavy hat, and he was looking for pyro or all-class. So I added him and tried to find a all-class pyro hat for him. So I quick sold this one-man army, so I bought it for 10 keys, quick sold it to a bot for like 10.5 since I got it for real cheap somehow. And then I asked if a rubber glove would work that's bubbling, since he liked the rubber glove, and he said that'd be fine. I bought the rubber glove from a bot for 9.5 keys and traded it to him. Here's Rain Drizzle's third donation of the episode. He's donating a few more skins, like American Pastoral rocket launcher, and this revolver. Pretty cool revolver, Wildwood minimal wear. Both of them are minimal wear. I think I have a American Pastoral that's field tested, so this is a little upgrade. Thanks once again, Rain Drizzle. Alright, I just got the hat. Got the Phononaut. I have had a Phononaut before. I'm receiving a donation from Rest in Peace Mac, and he's donating a Voodoo Curse Spy Soul. Alright guys, so I just did a pretty big trade right now. I sold my Purple Energy Party Phantom. So I got this hat for 107 keys in easy to sell low tiers. So the quick sell price of those was around 90 to 95 keys, which is basically what bots pay. So I've had this for a couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. It's really nice. Actually one of my dream items, so sad to see it go. However, profit is profit, and it's not my end goal. So what I did is I traded a Bubbling Milkman, a Tesla Coil Hot Dogger, a Cauldron Bubbles Towering Pillar of Hats, Miami Nights Familiar Fez, and a Spectral Spectrum Cronestone. So to show you how much this is worth, if I check the items, this Familiar Fez is worth around 17 to 18 keys, so 17, the Milkman's 15, the Towering is technically 82, and the Tesla Coil Bot Dogger is 22 or so, and then the Spell is probably worth 5 keys or something, so that'd be 141 keys. However, this Cauldron Bubbles Towering Pillar of Hats would be incredibly difficult to sell for that price. So only 4 exist, mine is clean. But if you take a look, you can get a few other effects that I think are much better for similar prices. So I think I could get probably 50 to 60 keys from it, which would still be good, because if you check out how much I could quick sell these items for, sorry for the noise in the background, but I could quick sell this Milkman for probably 11 keys since buyers are at 10. This one I could probably sell for 15, maybe 17 or 18. This Cauldron Bubbles, yeah, probably, if I'm lucky, 60 pure. That's if I'm lucky. And then a Cronestone, which, I don't know, 4 keys. So I could probably get 107 pure if I'm lucky, but of course that's more of the quick sell price. And I think that is pretty good. So I'll see what to do with this Cauldron Bubbles Towering Pillar of Hats. Alright, got the Familiar Fez, Tesla Coil Bot Dogger. This is a Halloween effect, I think 2016, newer, and all class, pretty crappy though. Scout Hat, all class, and the Cronestone. Alright guys, so overnight I sent a bunch of trade offers. Trying to sell this Disco Beatdown Phononaut. It's unpriced, it is the only one in existence, so I got this not too long ago for basically 9 keys. Anyways, last night I got a offer accepted for a Sunbeams Detective Noir for it. So this Noir is worth 56 keys, but there's clean sellers at 65 and a duped one at 60, so I could probably get amounts around there. Alright guys, so I just got the Detective Noir, and here's how it looks. So this is actually my first Sunbeams hat I've ever had, and it's a pretty nice spy hat too. So let's check it out. Which is actually pretty cool. The gray paint is nice. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Especially with the viewfinder. It matches decently well with Cloud9. It's not bad. Alright guys, so I'm receiving a donation from Rain Drizzle, and he's giving me a key, so I wanted to thank you so much. He wanted me to unbox this, so since it's a Halloween event, I think I'll see if I can get a Halloween case. They're pretty expensive now though, so I might have to spend a bit of my own money, but I think that might be worth it. If anything, I might just get a war paint case. Not sure. I wanted to thank you so much, Rain Drizzle.
So that key Rain Drizzle gave me, that Joe's also giving me a crate to unbox that key with. It's one of the brand new Halloween cases.
Alright guys, so I got a real weird offer right out of the blue, and it's basically full pure on my Cloud9 viewfinder, and this is really crazy. So he's offering 156 keys and a Pro Killstreak minigun kit fabricator. So yeah, this fabricator is probably like 16 keys, so 156 plus 16, that's the full pure price of it. Yeah. Okay. So I checked the profile of this guy. It is private, so that did get me a bit worried. Guess it's been private for a while. They've been around since 2016, so seems good. Their Steam rep is normal, seems clean. So yeah, I'm just gonna accept this trade. Awesome. I'm gonna count this real quick, once again. So that's 39 times 4, 156, and the kit. Awesome. Alright, so I just got the items. So this was from a previous trade. Alright guys, so here I'm getting a trade for a freaking Scorching Flames Hong Kong cone for a Cauldron Bubbles Towering worth 80 keys, this Detective Noir worth like 60 keys, and 160 keys pure. So let me just count this real quick. Alright, so doing the math here, I'm paying 160 pure, plus this 80 key unusual, plus a 60 key hat. So I'm paying 300 keys mix. But, yeah, quick buyers at 260. This is a crazy deal for mix. Half-half. Close to half-half mix. Oh. Because the Cauldron Bubbles Towering isn't that nice. It's pretty cancerous, to be honest. So I'd maybe price that 60. So I'd say I'd paying bot's price pretty much. Alright guys, so I just got the hat. Here we go. Scorching Flames. It's priced at like 1,300 keys. That's really outdated though. The strange version's like 500, but I think I could still get a crazy amount of profit here. Oh my god. Alright guys, so here's how it looks. This hat's probably worth around 600 keys. And yeah, it's technically it's priced at 1,300, but that's really outdated. Because these things you can unbox them still. Oh, but I bought it for bot's price. Bots pay like 260 keys. I paid 300 keys in mix, and those, like the Cauldron Bubbles I had wasn't very good, so I value that much lower. Oh my gosh. Oh. So pretty much 2 to 3 hours after I got this Scorching Flames Hong Kong cone, I sold it. So what I did might be a bit controversial to some people. I quick sold it to a bot on traded.gg. So the reason for doing this is because they offered 360 pure, and this is around 80 to 100 keys profit within a couple hours. So it'd be kind of dumb for me not to take it, especially considering that traded.gg could revoke that offer any minute, because the site refreshes quite often. But yeah, Scorching Flames is priced at 1,300. The strange one was priced recently at 470. Burning's dropping, Sunbeams is dropping. It's just dropping all the first gen high tier, god tier effects on it. And that's because it's in the multi-class crate, so they're still being unboxed. I actually got this Hong Kong cone from the unboxer right when it became tradable pretty much. So that's why I quick sold it to a bot, and it's still a lot of profit instantly. Pure profit too. So that's why I did that. Alright guys, so I just quick bought a memory leak hound dog for 10 ref above bots, so just another little low tier quick sell, very nice. So yeah, can accept this. Alright guys, so here I got a Bruiser's Bandana with Chromatic Corruption for only 4 keys. I wasn't able to record the actual trade, but this is a very good deal, I'd say, because I'd say this could go for maybe 15 keys, so getting it for 4 is really nice. Alright guys, so here I'm doing just a basic quick buy. Quick buying a Aces High Boxcar Bomber. This thing's worth 25 keys. Quick buyer's at 17.5, and I'm just paying 18, so this is pretty good. Got it here. And it's all class. I'll just show it to you on one of the loadouts. I'll show it to you on my sniper. And it's pretty nice. Alright guys, so here I'm quick buying a Circling Heart Bunsen Brave. This one's also strange. I'm paying 25 keys for it. So the strange one is priced at 40 keys. So this is a crazy discount off this price. It is outdated though, so The normal one's priced at 36 keys. It's also outdated, but it's still like a 30% discount off the normal price, and much more of a discount priced off the strange price. Alright guys, so here I'm doing a bulk quick buy. So I got a ton of keys right now, spending about half of them. So 165 keys for 6 unusuals. So these unusuals include a bubbling otolaryngologist mirror, a purple confetti Baron von Havana plane, something. Green black hole cloud crasher with sinister staining and corpse gray footprints. This is a really nice hat. It's worth 65 keys, but it's one of one in existence, so I'm sure I can get more. Steaming Here's helmet, only 2 of these exist. Death at Dusk Grim hat, 2 of these exist as well. It's like 85 keys. Really outdated price, but I think I can get around there. It's a nice medic hat. And a Blizzardy Storm Tyrantium helmet. So to add up the prices, this is like 11.5, 12 for the plain hat thing. This thing's like 65 keys. It has a price suggestion of 75, so hopefully that goes through. That's like 32 for some reason. The Grim hat's 87. I'll just do 85, and that's 16. So it's 221 keys for 100. It's 221 keys and items. And if I go to the percentage calculator, getting that for 165 keys, that's about a 25% discount on all of these, and it's pretty close to bots, so it's pretty nice. So I'm just going to accept this real quick. All of them are clean. I've been actually wanting this cloud crasher for a long while. It's a really nice hat. I've seen it in game floating around. Alright, so right now I have a lot of unusuals. Ignore this sticky bomb launcher. I'm brokering this for a very nice guy on my friends list. It's really nice. I can show it to you guys. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 unusuals, which is insane. I have a bunch of Australians still, and still a lot of keys. So I'm pretty set. I'll showcase these unusuals right now. Alright guys, here I got a pretty sick deal in my opinion. So here I'm trading my Death at Dusk Grim hat. This thing is one of 2 in existence, has voices from below and the end of the line tag on it. It's pretty nice. The other one hasn't been traded in a while. It's worth 87 keys, and I got it for around 55 to 60 keys. And I'm trading it for a new hat, as you can see. And this hat is a Eldritch opening Murder's Motif. So this is one of the highest tier effects you can get. And it's a very nice spy hat. It's mercenary grade, so a lot may be unboxed. Not exactly sure, only 2 of these exist at the moment. I got backpack.tf premium to check it out. And I don't know. I basically paid 60 keys for this, and buy orders are at 65. So I think this is a great deal. And I think I could profit a lot from this just due to hype. So I'll see what I get. I'll show it to you in game. Alright, so I just got the hat, the Murder's Motif. And here we go. So this is a really cool spy hat. And well, I'll show it to you in game. So it has a pink crescent moon and has a bit of a beams effect, kind of like Miami Nights, but purple pinkish. Let me go to spy. Oh, this looks really nice actually, especially with his Bruiser's bandana. This bandana pairs really well with a lot of things actually. I'm receiving a donation from HH Peaks. It's donating a Muscleman Brown paint, a field-tested American Pastoral rocket launcher, and a Red Army Robin. I wanted to thank you so much. These are some pretty nice items. I think I already have a couple Pastoral rocket launchers, but it is a very nice skin, and I'm always happy to have more. Thank you so much. Alright guys, so it really hurts me to do this, but I traded away my Murder's motif. So I bought this hat for a Death at Dusk Grim hat. It was worth 87 keys. Bought it for like 60 keys pure. So that means I basically bought this Murder's motif for 60 keys pure, which is an amazing deal, because I think people instantly would buy this for around 80 keys. So that was a crazy deal at first, which is why I was contemplating keeping it, because the hat looks amazing. But I got an offer that I really couldn't decline. It was of a strange duck-billed hatipus with Eldritch Flame. So, I have too many tabs open, but the normal Eldritch Flame duck-billed hatipus is 195 keys. It's 2 years outdated though, so whatever. One on Marketplace for 400. So yeah, there's buyers instantly at 100 keys, which is profit, but I didn't get a normal one. I got a strange one. And the strange one was priced recently at 200 keys off of one sale. There's no buy orders for this, but since it's strange and priced recently, I think it's a very good selling point. And it's definitely a buttload of profit, because I paid 87 key hat and got a 200 key hat out of it within less than a day. I got it last night, sold it, I don't know, 12 hours later. So, pretty good. So, that's probably around 113 keys profit. So, yeah, pretty crazy. So here I did a trade for a Purple Energy Cosa Nostra. So this thing's worth 58 keys. I paid a strange Bunsen burner with Circling Heart and 19 keys pure. So I bought this Bunsen for I paid 25 keys for it and 19 keys pure. And I'm getting this Purple Energy Detective Noir. So I'm basically paying 44 keys for this Noir, which is bot's price. Bots pay 44. Alright, so I just got the hat. It's a Detective Noir, Purple Energy. It's pretty nice. I had a Sunbeams one not too long ago. And Purple Energy is one of my favorite effects, so it's pretty nice. Alright guys, so here I'm doing a pretty crazy trade. I'm paying 100 keys pure. 100 pure keys, that's a lot of keys, for a Clairvoyance Rotation Sensation. So, this is a all-class, very new effect. It's one of the high-tier effects, Clairvoyance. People usually rate it mid to high tier. And it's on an all-class. So this is pretty crazy. I think only 4 of these exist. One strange one does too. And I just checked the buy orders, and there's a bot buying for 90 keys, and that's a lowballing bot, so I'm sure I can get a ton of profit from this. So I'll show it to you in game. It's pretty crazy. clairvoyance. So this is a really cool effect because it has the spoons on it. It's a spoon effect. Alright guys, so here I did a trade for my duck hat. So I got this strange duck-billed hatopus for that murder's motif. I paid my Death at Dusk Grim hat for that, and basically paid 60 keys for the Grim hat. So going back a few days, I paid 60 keys for this duck hat. It's priced recently at 200 and it's strange. So I traded it for a Demon Flame Company Man. So this is also 200 keys. It's a year outdated though. So kind of looks like a downgrade. I mean, the effect is an upgrade. Company Man's lower demand. However, I'm doing the trade because I believe this Company Man will be a lot easier to sell, since Demon Flame and just the portals in general are one of the easiest effects to sell besides Bonzo. And, well, this duck hat would probably take a while to sell, especially with a normal one on the market, for 175 keys. So, I think this is a pretty good trade just for sellability wise. Alright, so I got the Company Man in game. By the way, ignore the sticky bomb launcher and a few other unusuals in my backpack. I'm brokering these for some friends, but they're still pretty nice. Anyways, back to the Company Man. It's a all-class Halloween effect, very first portal effect, the Demon Flame, and so portals are, this is the green portal Demon Flame. There's two other colors. There's Hellfire, which is orange, and Dark Blaze, which is purple. The Dark Blaze is my favorite, however, Demon Flame's a very close second. So I think I can sell this for a decent amount. Doesn't look too bad. Alright, so I do have a new item right now, and it's the Genuine Jaunty Explorer. So apparently they gave out the pins already, so this is quite nice. I'll show it to you on some classes. So I'm receiving a donation from Lil Uchiha? I'm sorry, I'm butchering your name, but they're donating a hot dogger, so I wanted to thank you so much for this. It's a pretty funny hat, all class. Used to be only for Scout. I wish it kind of stayed that way because it looks best on Scout. However, I digress. Thank you so much. Alright, so I got a pretty nice trade at school. It's for another Eldritch Opening Murders motif. So I had one maybe a week or two ago. It's a really nice hat. The last one I got it for a Death at Dusk Grim hat worth 87 keys and resold it for a 200 key duck hat. Sorry for the background noise, but this one I am buying it for 21 keys pure, a Purple Energy Noir, and 2 Spectral Spectrum Crone's Domes, maybe like 10 keys together. So this is around 85 keys in mostly items, so this is a pretty nice deal as well. And I really like the hat. Alright guys, so I'm receiving a donation from Kat. He's donating a strange Carbonado bot killer knife, Mark 1. And I think it's pretty special because he has over 1,000 kills on this, and that's quite a lot of kills to give up, so I'll make sure to treasure this knife, so thank you so much. So right now I just traded a strange spectral spectrum mutton chops and pipe for a chromatic corruption coals rule, or rogue's coal rule something. And I'm overpaying in spells for this, but I really don't care because I wanted to pair with this set, because spectral spectrum, this is nice blood banker, but it doesn't match. But this, oh yeah, with the bruiser's bandana, oh yeah. It's always nice to invest in a good loadout when you have an expensive hat. And plus this Cole's rule is just nice for keeps. I like chromatic. So after a pretty lengthy negotiation, I got a interesting trade for yet another viewfinder. This one is aces high, so it's much lower tier than my Cloud9 one. However, viewfinders are still very nice to have. They sell for pure very often, like my other Cloud9 one sold for full pure. So this one's worth 80 keys. There's a seller at 75, and buyers are at 62. So that's a pretty nice range. Buyers and sellers pretty tight. So I upgraded a bunch of stuff. I did a steaming Here's helmet. So this thing's worth 37 keys, or 37 and a half. It's one of two. Familiar Fez with Miami Knights, this is 17 and a half. The Tyrantium is 16. The one-man army is 12. And the original's a key. And this is a spell. I got the spell for a key. Could probably sell for 3 keys, maybe 4. Not sure. So I paid 85 keys in low tiers for this. You might be thinking, why am I overpaying if I'm offering him a pretty decent downgrade? Well, the thing is, viewfinders sell for pure very often, so these aren't super desirable low tiers, so that's why I overpaid a bit. So going off the prices I bought these for, I got the Here's helmet for around 25 keys. I got this Fez, well, I could sell this Fez for 14 easily. This Tyrantium can sell for 13. The one man, 9. And maybe 2 keys. So I'm paying like 60 to 63 keys pure here. And if you look at the viewfinder, then buy orders are at that. So basically I quick bought a bunch of unusuals to upgrade to a unusual that sells for pure a lot easier. And I think that's pretty good. Alright, so I just got the viewfinder, yeah. It's my second unusual viewfinder. And it's an all-class misc, so I'll show it to you on my spy, I guess. It's not bad. I quite like aces. Let's check it out on other classes. Curious how it would look on this set. It's not bad. Maybe it'd work better with the Demon Flame. Yeah. Heck, I still have the boxcar. I could have double aces. It's a lot of cards. That's pretty cool. Alright, so I just downgraded my Demon Flame Company Man. This is a very nice Halloween effect. It's an all-class hat. So I added my Yield Baker Boy. This Demon Flame's 200 keys, by the way. So 200, the Baker Boys 25. So 225 keys, that's pretty simple on my end. Their end is a unusual Winter Woodsman with Disco Beatdown, a Patriot Peak with Disco Beatdown, and 5 keys pure. So this Winter Woodsman has sellers at 110, 115 keys, so I'll list at that. It does kind of worry me. It's a 3rd gen all class, and you can still unbox this in the multi-class crate. It was priced pretty recently, so hopefully that helps. Not entirely sure though. It should be pretty nice though. This Patriot Peak, it has sellers at 120 keys. It's worth 145, but the sellers say otherwise, so I'll just put that as 120, and then the 5 keys pure. So he's overpaying by 10 keys on my offer, and I think that's pretty good since it's a downgrade. And I think I might be able to re-upgrade some of these hats or downgrade them further. So hopefully I can get some decent offers. And so this company man had a buy order at 110 keys, so just looking at the quick sell prices, I'm profiting a decent amount. The buy orders at 110 on this, the Baker Boy at 17 or 18, so it's 127 there. I could instantly sell these. Here there's only one buy order at 70, that's a bit worrisome. Here there's buy orders at 75 and then 5 keys. So that's a pretty nice boost in the quick sell price. So that's why the small amount of overpay was enough for me. So yeah. Alright guys, so I am receiving a pretty crazy trade for my Patriot Peak. It's of a Frostbite Noble Nickel Amassment. This is worth 66. A Purple Energy Antarctic eyewear. This is unpriced, has a suggestion at 60 keys, and it has other quick buyers at 35. This tip lid is, I think, 40 keys, has buyers at 27, and this Neutron Star, this Dead President Killers is 20 and has buyers at 13. Going off his items, this is what he offered. Just gonna check all the classifieds. Okay, tip lid, 42. It's outdated. Antarctic eyewear, I'd say maybe 60. Noble Amassment, 66, priced 3 days ago. Jeez. Dead President's Killers Kabuto is 21. It's 190 keys or so in items, which is pretty crazy overpay, especially considering that this is worth 140 and sellers at 120. So yeah, he was interested, he offered, and there's a lot of profit. I could quick sell this for full price, or not full price. I could quick sell these unusuals for what the other sellers are at, so that's real spicy. Alright, so let's check out the items. This Bonk Boy, I got it for 21 keys. It's buy order price. I didn't record that trade just because I'm not really going to profit much since really low profit margins. Anyways, onto the hats. Alright guys, so I am trading my Disco Beat Down Winter Woodsman. Got this in the downgrade deal with my Demon Flame. Trading it for a overclocked attendant worth 23. It's 3 years outdated, but whatever. A Bruised Purple Footprint Chapeau, which is this couple key suite. A Burning Flames Berlin Brain Bowl is worth 100. Sellers at 100, buyers at 55. It might just be hard to sell. And a Atomic Head Full of Hot Air. So he's overpaying by 10 keys or so. Well, actually 20 keys going off a seller, so I think it's pretty good. Also the buy orders match. So got 4 hats, 3 unusuals. Let's check it out. Oof, that was a lot of trades, a long video. If you made it to this point, then I'm proud of you, because this is a whole month of trades. I cut out some more straightforward, some lower tier trades just because I had so many, probably over 120 in the past month. Anyways, last video I left off with a Green Energy Mercs Mohawk, a Purple Energy Party Phantom, and a few keys and spells. So that was around 300 keys and items, and it wasn't a super great position for me because I had 2 high tiers and really nothing else to work with. So I just tried to build up some pure with the spells and get some more quick sells until my high tiers could sell. Anyways, right now I have 15 unusuals. This overlay footage is not quite accurate because it shows 14. That's just because my Clairvoyance Rotation Sensation is on the Steam Marketplace. I might put it on Marketplace.tf, I'm not sure. I'll see what to do with it. Anyways, I have 15 unusuals, a handful of spells, and keys. Some of these unusuals are unpriced, of course the new effects are. So the total amount in keys and items I have is a bit hard to say, so I'll just be going off of sellers and general price guides. But right now I have over 950 keys and items, give or take of course. 950 keys. This is over 600 keys profit from my last video, which is absolutely crazy. It's unreal. So one of my end goals was a golden frying pan, and I am nearing that goal. Having over 900 keys and unusuals is a huge step up from 300 just a month ago, and I'm excited for the future. I'll be trading as hard as I can, trying to get some good deals to see if I can get some of my endgame items. So thank you all for watching. I wanted to thank all the donators in the video. I wanted to thank everyone for supporting me and just cheering me on. Everyone was asking me when this video would come, and it came, but you guys definitely helped that happen. So I wanted to thank you all so much. My name's Apoq, and I'll see you all in the next video.